turn it over, you'll see is kind of a reddish brown Kapton material. So the technician here is going through and doing all of the grounding tabs, which is what you're going to want to do on your filters as well. By the way, at the end of this video, there's some contact information. If you have any questions, please contact us at area code 949-206-9960 or email us at sales@4emi.com. But here we go. The technicians prep the filter insert to go into the connector. They're all bent up slightly, and what that does is it allows the filter to sit properly in the connector and help you locate the filter so that it's a little bit easier to align prior to starting the press-in process. So the technician here is going to go ahead and put the filter insert into the mouth of the connector or into the shell of the connector, and again the grounding tabs are going to radiate out away from the filter and hold or touch onto the shell of the connector. So here the technician is basically just pushing it down in, getting it down to the level of the tip of the pins. Once they have it located there, they're going to inspect it basically, and you can see very carefully there's a little X pattern, and you ought to see the tips of the pins of the connector in each of those X's. That tells you it's aligned properly. Then we simply use a mating connector. We're going to drive the mating connector down into drive the filter down into the base of the connector where it's going to reside. Remember, the filter inserts only go on the pin side of any connector pair. So here the technician's going to put in the mating connector, line it up. Typically we do this with a vise for D-subs on the bench, but you can do it by hand as well. Basically going to line it up, make sure the pins again are located at the X pattern, and if they are, it'll press in very quickly with a little bit of force. Now you can remove your mating connector. We're using a male to female adapter as a installation tool, and then you have your filter pressed in. Now when you inspect it, you'll see the pins are perforating what we call the X pattern, which grasps each pin.